Advocate Dali Mpofu is a bad lawyer. Advocate Dali Mpofu, it's bad. Like, if you want to lose a case, you must hire him. This is what majority of the so-called middle class and the so-called educated black South African are saying about Advocate Dali Mpofu. But my frustration with this statement is, what is a win? Like, all of us, maybe let's ask ourselves, what is a win? When do we say we're winning? Because the problem is, in 1993, when we thought we've won democracy, we actually were given a suite, not the tech shop that sells sweets. We were given a suite, not a tech shop or shop that sells or manufactures, actually, the shop that manufactures sweets in 1993 when ANC won the elections. And we thought, we've won. I'm quantifying or qualifying the word win, lose. We thought we won, but majority of the people that were young at the time, that today we are much older and mature, we realized actually we didn't win. We didn't win. We are still yet to win the economic freedom in our lifetime. We're yet to win the judiciary. We are yet to win the business. We are not anywhere closer to what we thought we were. We won in 1993. We didn't win nothing. I'm saying that in the context of these young people who are saying that Dali Mpofu is losing cases. I don't even want to look at the cases because I know the cases that he has won, high-profile cases and cases that he has lost. But my angle or my contribution to this is, what do you think is winning in law? What do you think is winning in politics? Maybe let's look at those two. Winning in law, winning in politics. And I'll articulate myself in terms of why I say politics. I will refer to a particular party, and then when I say in law, I will refer to him, Advocate Dali Mpofu, Advocate Skakane, and many others. But currently, let's just rather look at Dali Mpofu. The cases that Dali Mpofu has involved himself in are cases that are not ordinary cases, are not cases that has been done or been looked at before. Because if they were, there wouldn't be a need for him to take them there. Advocate Dali Mpofu has went to High Court, he went to Supreme Court of Appeal, he went to the Constitutional Court to challenge his pieces of legislature, to challenge his pieces of law that were never challenged. So in other words, this is a kind of advocate lawyer that kept challenging the hegemony of the law, keep challenging the status quo. This is a guy that challenges everything that was never been challenged before. Majority of us today, we know about the term resignment. Resignment. You've only heard it now when Dali Mpofu had to go to Constitutional Court to challenge the Jacob Zuma thing. Even most of the lawyers, they've never in their own entire career have ever dealt with that. He has done. Isn't that a win on its own? Why am I saying it's a win on its own? Because the law faculties, the law schools are winning. Why I say they are winning? The study of law and its basic fundamentals of law is called jurisprudence. How do you derive those things? Where do you get that? In the case studies. And Dali Mpofu and his colleagues, that's what exactly that they're providing to these law schools. That's what they are providing to these law faculties and other areas, because they are going to challenge different pieces of legislation and part of the constitution, part of law that was never challenged before. And that gives a space now for looking at what is this law, what does it mean, different interpretation of those laws. You get that by looking at people like Dali Mpofu. But the moment we start looking at the win as a win is you've won and loses, no, then you're not going to ever understand what the law is. What is the actual understanding of law? That's why when I started this video, I said, we thought we've won 1993, but we didn't win because we are people that are so obsessed with direct win and direct lose, not understanding this, what we call generational missions. General mission involve those things that you want to push boundaries, you want to challenge the hegemony of a particular thing, you want to challenge the status quo. That's, for me, winning. And with Advocate Dali Mpofu, I think he has actually achieved that. We might not be able to be appreciative of that or appreciate him now, but I'm sure in 10, 20 years' time, you'll be able to appreciate the contribution that Advocate Dali Mpofu has done in South Africa. Maybe in closing this video, I must just say quickly, if you look, if you can go to your Google, you realize that back then, I think in 2014, he represented what we call the SABC 8, which were fired by SABC. They won that case. If you look at the land claim of Umama Winnie Madikizela Mandela, he won that case. The case of Julius Malema, pay back the money case, he won that case. And many, he also represents the Marikana miners, he won that case. I'm just referring to high profile cases, but there are many others. And even the one that you people are saying he has lost, actually that's why I said he actually won, because he has pushed boundaries. As a result, today people knows particular things about law that they've never knew before. This is the same story or the same analogy that we as the so-called educated people want to apply when we say, but EFF is not growing, but EFF will never be in government. Because we don't understand that between 2013 and now, what is it that EFF has brought to the fore? What is it that EFF has challenged that we thought was okay? And he has challenged and now we know it's not okay. My point that I'm driving here is, winning is not just something that you can attach to today, to now, to this second. But it must be rather be something that you're looking at in a long term. What is that we're going to benefit from Dali Mpofu in a long term? What is that we're going to benefit from the EFF in the long term and many other black parties? We are going to benefit that which we thought was correct in 1993. We are redressing. We are then challenging the status quo. We are then challenging the hegemony. That is my understanding of what Advocate Dali Mpofu is trying to do and what maybe the EFF and other black parties are doing. But in the law part, Dali Mpofu, for me, him, Advocate Kakane, Advocate Nwai and their colleagues, I, for me, understand they are pushing boundaries that has never been pushed before.